waving those white towels tonight. They're not surrendering, trust me. Not with a record of 5-1. And the kickoff a couple of yards into the end zone, and Lucky Whitehead, and he gets wrapped up at the 10-yard line, and the Eagles, who have great special teams, they're able to recover. The Cowboys are, but they extract the football inside the 10-yard line, and Lucky got very lucky.
That was the best catch Lucky Whitehead has it back into his lap. Terrence Brooks coming down and going to rip that thing right out, and just so fortunate for Whitehead and the Cowboys, it falls right back to him.
So a little drama right at the beginning of the game. And Dak Prescott, one Lucky Whitehead. Ezekiel Elliott is the running back, leads the league in rushing. And Zeke, line, you've got 3 #1 picks among the front 5. Prescott with an empty backfield to throw, and intended for Bryant. That's the first saying that they can't let the Cowboys get up to a fast start. Dallas has outscored the opponents 37-10 in the first quarter, but a 3rd and 9 here, and they flare it out to Elliott, and Elliott is able to gain yardage after contact.
All you can do is say great play by Elliott, and really a disappointing effort here by the Philadelphia Eagles. They get 1, 2, 3 shots at him and can't stop him short of that first down. He had to lunge and barely made it. Any sort of tackle at any point is going to Cowboys.
Again, they empty the backfield, send the fullback, Rod Smith, flanked wide to the right. Just to get the play off before the play clock expires, and there's a sack. Back of this guy, and the group does, and come away with a win. 2nd down and 14. And they give it to Elliott. He's pick number 4, and the new defensive coordinator is the former Detroit Lion head coach Jim Schwartz. This team ranking very high in almost all categories to this point this season. 3rd and 12, and the pass is underthrown.
Pocket.
Hunter is Chris Jones, and Darren Sproles, who's run back a few kicks in his career, comes over to the sideline, and it bounds out of this stadium, which is fantastic. The Star, which has to be the greatest training facility in the world for any sport.
No doubt.
And Wentz, his first play is a pass and a 1st down as he hits Dorial Green. Trade Sam Bradford, starter from opening day. From the 50, running back is Ryan Matthews. And the pass goes out to the left side. Caught there by Josh Huff, who had a kickoff return for a touchdown last week. Gain of Ty is taking the spot, normally occupied by Lane Johnson, who has been suspended. So right tackle was an issue a couple of weeks ago. Last week, right tackle did much better. And the pass is caught outside, but shy of a 1st down. Jordan.
He's going to come up right here and make this tackle. This is a tough play in the open field with blocker in front. Nelson Aguilar unable to make that block. Great play by Claiborne, who is having a
passes. They have Sproles lined up at running back. Fake it to him. Little roll to the right. Wentz is going to keep it, but he's going to be knocked. A Jones boy. Cole Beasley back at the 10-yard line. Flag is down. First of the game. Cowboys may have had an extra man on.
2-minute men on the field. Receiving team. 5-yard penalty, resulting in a 1st down.
We'll count them up for you.
All right, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 2. Boop, 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 boop. And there's 10. And 1 back, right?
11 would work. Kitchen just trying to call a timeout. He knows they have 1 extra guts now at the 39. They get to run the ball. And Wentz rolls and then throws, and that's caught along the sideline there. Rolls the running back, lining up deep here. Cowboys moving around on that defensive front. The toss to Sproles, and Sproles will get the 1st down. And a lot more inside the 20, and finally take.
He makes plays on all parts of the field.
Chargers, Saints, and now the Eagles. 12 years played his college ball at Kansas State. To the outside. And taken down in the game at Green Bay. Cowboys had their bye last week. Halfway through the quarter, 2nd and 11 to the outside. The pass is caught. And the early 90s, and they've been a very solid franchise that doesn't make a lot of changes, especially at the top. 3rd down and 6. And that pass is dropped. Aguilar.
But they're still in the market looking before the trade deadline.
Caleb Sturgis, 30-yard field goal is good, but a flag is down.
Running to the kicker, receiving team, number 24. That penalty is declined. The result of the play is a good field goal.
That was Morris. 3-0 Philadelphia, 6:39 left in the first. Roof open tonight. Temperature in the upper 70s. And Lucky Whitehead will take a knee in the end. To Elliott, to the outside, looking to turn the corner. He was didn't have much leverage on that. 2nd down and 10 from the 25-yard line. Corner blitz, it's picked up, going deep downfield, and on the run making the catch is Dez Bryant, all the way down to the Philadelphia 20-yard line. Welcome home, Dez.
Defensive coordinator out of blitzing 6 guys. Leave your guy one-on-one. Leandris McKelvin on the outside. Dez Bryant goes right by him. They squatted on the first route from Dez Bryant. Dez probably went back over to the sideline and said, I've got an idea. Got to.
No question. His longest downfield completion of the season. And Prescott now throws, and it's behind and short, intended for
this week. And tough spot.
Yeah, we'll delve into that in a minute. As through the middle goes Elliott to set up a 1st down. And
watch how Zach Martin fakes this way and sets up this trap coming back this way. Fletcher Cox thinks that Zach Martin's going to hit him, basically falls down, so there's nobody to trap at the end of that.
Elliott averaging 5.1 yards per carry. Has scored 5 touchdowns this season. And this time Prescott keeps it. Wide open touchdown. Beautifully designed play. As Prescott.
We've been watching these ends crashing down, and if they do that, that leaves open the possibility of the quarterback keep. This is some great coaching going on the sideline over there. They squatted on a route, so they hit.
They're working with the rookie. And you can see why. Dan Bailey with the extra point.
So it's not just a matter of that bone healing. He has to get back and rehab and do more.
Kickoff fielded in the end zone, and well, he thought one was small.
Third-string guy, and probably not even active the entire season. That was the plan.
And 1st down out, running the ball to the right side is Sproles. And Chris,
days before opening day, and he's got a guy that hasn't even played in preseason. Now he's going to be his starting quarterback, and they're 4-2. Are you kidding?
They started 3-0, and the pass is a little low, intended for Sproles.
Hendrick, who is coming back from 2 hamstring injuries.
We'll find that out when he's been hurt. Wentz now out of the shotgun on 3rd down and 12. Pocket is good, pass is good, but shy of the 1st down. That's Aguilar making the...
Him already in his coverage skills. He's going to go right back to that 1st down line and do nothing but drive forward as soon as the receiver.
35-3, good average. Lucky Whitehead is back. The line drive punt that bounds at the 25. And the Cowboys are going to stay away from it as the night. Just visit with them before the game. Looks like it could still play. From the 28-yard line, off play action, rolling right under pressure, and gets it away and outside the pocket, so it is
a headache waiting to happen.
You mean they're bringing back the wide 9?
I might see a little bit of that.
2nd and 10, and that's a 9-yard pickup. So Elliott is the eye back. They bring in a fullback. It's Keith Smith. And they're going to go play action and flare it out to the running back. Elliott breaks away, goes down the sidelines. Boom, goes to the 40-yard line of the Eagles. Felt them too. And there's a flag on the play late down where the play ended after a 25-yard gain.
After the play was over, delay of game, offense number 21 for a dead ball spiking of the football into the field of play. 5-yard penalty. After a forfeit of the penalty, it will be 1st and 10.
And making a hit.
So the penalty moves them back to the Philly 43. Elliott now to the outside. Gets around the corner. Gets by McGelvin. Another hurdle job. And that should be...
Bounce this thing out. Not to mention, at the end of this run, he's going to do another one of these hurdle moves. But there was no way Leotis McKelvin thought that he was going to get outside of him where he was, and yet he has the power to run inside, the speed, and the
30-yard line. First down. Cowboys on top 7-3. Late in the first. And Prescott deep down the sideline, and Bryant had to adjust. There's another flag here. It was a 1st and 10.
Illegal while the quarterback was in the pocket. Illegal contact. Defense, number 31. 5-yard penalty. Automatic. First down.
It's on Jalen Mills, their 7th round.
in the slot right there because the injury to Ron Brooks. After 5 yards, not allowed to do that one. Just get away with that.
Penalties and penalty yards per game. As you can see, they're right up near the top. And now you've got Alfred Morris taking it to the 7th. And this time it is Morris not going anywhere. Stop with great configuration.
It is right to the gate you go.
3rd down and 5 as we start the 2nd quarter. Dallas on top 7-3 at the Philadelphia 20-yard line. Empty backfield. Prescott, good protection, fires too high. Intended for been nothing short of spectacular through his Cowboy career. 38-yard attempt, and that one is good to extend the lead.
Is ongoing and was never closed, and our Mike Florio reported that Elliott's ex-girlfriend is cooperating with that investigation. Al.
All right, thank you, Michelle, as we update 5th. So there's a little disparity right now in their net worth. But that could catch up someday. Wentz in the 25 throws, and that's caught by Ryan Matthews. Hasn't seen much action yet tonight.
Elongated sometimes, and they would love to get to that, but not in the middle of the season. That'll be something they work on in the future.
Going left on the boot, and a nice tackle is made right there. And here come the Cowboys. They blitz, and the catch is made, and to the 39.
Is to do that on 3rd down.
I mean, Beckham, they gave up on him in Tennessee. The Titans did. They got contact up front. That was DeMarcus Lawrence starting to jump.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense, number 90. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
Make it for a 40-yard line. 1st and 5. Sproles picks up a couple.
Pretty impressed with what these 2 young men have done so far.
They stack receivers left and right here on 2nd and 3 and fire it outside, and Josh Huff drops it. It was a forward pass. It's incomplete.
Pass interference. Offense, number 18. 10-yard penalty. Replay.
Makes it 2nd down and 13.
Well, you have 1 yard from the line of scrimmage. There is no pass interference. 1 yard beyond the line of scrimmage, all the way back to the end of the end zone. The line of scrimmage anytime you want to.
3 receivers and a bunch to the left. Wentz goes that way, and that's taken at the 35-yard line, but
I've heard too many of those refuted stories that somehow come true.
Correctamundo. 3rd down and 11. Run a stunt up front, and that takes care of Mr. Wentz. Marinelli loves to run those.
All right, Sproles here, but they're going to run all kinds of games and bring Orlando Scandrick off the edge. Darren Sproles going to come across and pick him up, but it got Carson Wentz's attention. He pulled the ball down, and then that was that.
And left-footed Jones. Deep kick. Whitehead's going to back up and field it at the 4. And a flag. There are flags all over the place, so he may have brought it back to the 20, but all right, thank you.
During the return, holding, receiving team, number 45. Half the distance from the spot of the foul. Dallas keeps the ball. First down.
He took over for Drew Bledsoe, and he's been the #1 guy since, as Morris takes the ball up to the 6-yard line.
So we always say everybody's day to day. So let's see how Dak Prescott's doing here in a couple of weeks.
On 2nd and 9, the pass is a little
Season or come playoff time. You want both of them at full strength when it matters most.
3rd and 9, it'll dump off to Elliott, and Elliott with good yardage after the catch, but not enough for a first. He'd been on the bench for a while, and Bill Parcells, whenever he was undrafted, Bill gave him the opportunity, and he certainly made the most of it. Fielded at the 46-yard line by Darren Sproles, and he brings the ball back into one of the principles in one of the great comebacks in the history of football when Buffalo beat Houston in the playoffs about 2 decades ago. Up through the middle goes Matthews. That's a gain of 7 yards. He's yet to go downfield in this game sooner or later, though. 2nd down and 3. Not here. Stumbling is Sproles, and that may have cost him a first. Inside handoff, and that's a first down for Sproles, who gets wrestled to the turf at the 26.
Fly across the screen. Powerful, still athletic enough. Very, very solid left tackle.
13th year in the league, came over in 09 from the Bills. Wentz, good clean pocket, and the pass flag.
12 in the huddle. Offense. 5-yard penalty. 2nd down.
The downfield. He's 10 of 13 for 58. Nice hole on the left side, and exploiting that is Sproul. Fumbles recently, and he's only carried 1 time in the game. In the game now, they go with 5 receivers on a first down, and Wentz will throw, and that is caught at the 7-yard line.
To that kind of a quick throw.
Now Matthews in the backfield with Wentz. So it sets up in the slot. 2nd and 4. Matthews to the outside, and he will get taken out of bounds. Very close. Have to get to the 3 for a first down. Ton of time. Great protection. Now he's flushed out. Flag is down. And the pass is caught at the 10-yard line by Aguilar, and he will get the first down. As you can see, there's laundry down at the 4-yard.
The result of the play is an incomplete pass. The receiver stepped out of bounds and did not reestablish prior to touching the ball. Before the pass was thrown, holding, defense, number 31. Half the distance to the goal, automatic first down.
Turns out to be to Philadelphia's benefit.
There's Byron Jones on the hold of Selleck. That got picked up. Selleck sold it. Aguilar's heel going to hit out of bounds right there. Didn't.
Lining up almost exclusively in the shotgun tonight. 4.5 to the half. They give it to Matthews, and he will find his way to the. Now Tobin a tackle as an eligible receiver on the left side. And they hand it, and walking into the end zone is Matthews for the touchdown.
And you see it blocked down, and when you get somebody as athletic as Jason Peters on the outside, he's going to be able to make that seal block. Sean Lee tried to jump inside, and there was just nothing left.
Point here for Caleb Sturgis to tie the game, and that's what he does.
At least half of that package on Thursday Night Football.
Starts in Tampa on Thursdays. The game here tied at 10. And Lucky Whitehead takes a knee in Texas Motor Speedway in Fort Worth. Action coming up next weekend. Lucky Whitehead takes it, and Lucky Whitehead dances down the side.
Baskets set up, trash cans, they're shooting hoops, they're doing. It's just a fun environment for the Dallas Cowboys right now.
Doing that spectacular facility in Frisco, through the middle, running hard as he always does.
Best offensive line in football, believe me. They're great, but he's holding his own in there as well.
Potent combination. Play action. Prescott, Cervantes throws wide open. Bryant makes the catch. And after missing the last three with a knee injury. And give it to Elliott. Gets a yard. Preview look at the Falcons-Bucks on Thursday night. 2nd down and 9 now. Escaping Prescott. He's already run for 1 touchdown, and he slides to a halt here at the 5.
But the great equalizer with mobile quarterbacks, I think, is in the red zone. When you drop back and you want to play coverage and you want to just rush forward place, but right now, Destiny Vio.
From the 7, fake to Elliott, and intended for Bryant, and that is swatted away. Rams in free agency.
McKelvin here really jumped that route even before Dez went to the outside. He had that outside technique. He's had some issues with his hamstrings as well, been in and out of the lineup, but big assets.
2nd and goal. Prescott in the pocket, fires over the middle, intercepted at the goal line. And Hicks thought about running it out. He'll just take a knee there and bring the ball out.
Jordan Hicks right here is going to read this one all the way. He's going to go to the inside receiver first, but in a zone defense has the ability to react off of that. And for Dak Prescott, there are just lessons that have to be learned. Not a difficult read. And he just never, ever saw Jordan Hicks. Jordan Hicks had a pick 6 last time they used to.
Wentz over the middle. Matthews, he gets stood up at the 20. And then at the 20 and a half.
Hasn't been built into his DNA yet.
Wentz, another short pass. Gain of about. Conserving that timeout, but the clock down to 43, 42 and running on a 2nd down and 6. Throws and having to come back and make the catches. Aguilar and Wentz looks like he wants to get him lined up, conserve the timeout, but it's taken a ton of time off the clock. And now he goes to the outside, and that will be caught. And staying inbounds, though, is Dorial Green-Beckham, and now they have to take.
Fully understand that.
Jerry, who's on the team since 1989. Watching his club with 10 seconds. Try to hold Wentz out of field goal position, and that is incomplete.
Launch one up and see if he can hit the scoreboard up there. Get it as high as you can and give those big guys a chance.
Barring a defensive foul, this will do it for the half. And Wentz throws to the sideline, and Green-Beckham makes the catch. Scrimmage would be the 37. That would mean you'd be looking at about a 55-yard.
There was 1 second on the clock.
At a 55-yard field goal.
Take a look and see if this is a catch or not. Ball moving a little bit, which would be his career long.
For Caleb Sturgis coming here. And Dallas had called the timeout. So Dallas, the kick would have been good.
First charge timeout,
Man,
Dallas.
how often do you see that these days? Good. And the second effort looks pretty good, too. And it is good.